My name is Mclaughlin. I am the CEO of Extractable. We are a digital consultancy focused exclusively on helping financial services companies get the most out of the digital channel. What's a little bit unique about us is that most technology partners in financial services tend to kind of come in and offer a fairly rote solution, and that their objective is really to get every client to subscribe to their platform as it's currently configured and not do lots of customization.
Perhaps you could tell me more about how the shift to digital and the focus on digital transformation has changed in recent years, and why companies need a robust and strong digital strategy such as that which Extractable can help them with.
What we've seen really in the last 10 years, so if you take a step back completely, what's going on in terms of large-scale digital transformation in financial services is pretty significant. We're really looking at the last 20 years as the time frame for this significant disruption to have taken place. 20 years ago, it wasn't a question of digital or physical. It was just a question of how could you then kind of add some value to what you were doing in the brick and mortar. In a lot of cases, 20 years ago, a bank was charging a consumer for the luxury of being able to engage with them digitally. And so we've gone through a pretty significant transformation. When you think of the periods of like the Industrial Revolution, for example, that's kind of what's going on as it relates to the digital revolution, is that really, the way that financial services are delivered has morphed from something that was done in person into something that is now done really virtually.
Focusing in on those organizations and institutions, perhaps we could look a little more about the relationship with Visions, which obviously we spoke about last time. I spoke to the company itself, and their passion for that member-focused strategy was apparent. I guess where does Extractable come in? Could you tell me more about the relationship and really what you're doing with Visions to help them with that journey?
Visions is a great example of a client that is, perfectly suited to do this transformation, and that they, first of all, they have incredible leadership. The team that they have running the organization is super passionate, super open to new ideas, and committed to laying a framework for the future. We were brought in by Tom and their leadership team, including Ty, their CEO, and their Chief Innovation and Information Officer, as well as the CEO, the COO and the CFO. All of them are bought into how they go through and do this transformation, and they're all committed to saying, how can we make sure that we're laying out a plan that is going to support both our business goals as well as then our user needs. And so that plan will then act as the bedrock or the foundation for what they should be doing digitally for the next 5 years. But the exciting thing about it is it's not cookie cutter, is that it's laser focused on within their geographical footprint, who are the customers that they can effectively go out and win. And then from that vantage point, how can we help them use digital to make that happen?